Hello, live at 5, Brenda Peterson. It's been a really long time, and I'm hopefully this is turning on. I think it's live. Cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a little background information. I finally fixed my computer, so yay. I can now do lives again. I was doing free readings like once a month is I'd get on and give a free reading on a Facebook Live. It looks, oh, yay, there's people on. Cindy, I can count on you to come in early. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Jeanette. So it looks like it's working. I can see the people over here now, and that's how I do readings. So let me just like do a really quick intro and tell you a little bit what's going on, and then we'll jump into, hey, Lisa, some free readings. My name is Brenda Peterson. I call myself an intuitive, and that means to me, in a big, huge Yahtzee cup, it is that I am a psychic medium, an empath, a Reiki master, energy worker, and those all go into the Yahtzee cup. And they come out however the folks need to hear messages. I do call myself an intuitive, an artist, and a messenger. You can see my art behind me. We've been really busy. We've been really busy this year since there's no shows. A lot of us artists have, hi Tina, I just friended you actually. A lot of us have gone out, Ozaki, Washington, plein air painters. We formed a new group since there's no things to go to, and we just call a park and we all show up and socially distance with our masks on and paint. And some of the results are behind me. They're now going out to some of the shows that are still happening. Most of them are, online, which is great, but support your local artists. We're out there painting away, and hopefully you can like the pieces there. That just is going out tomorrow. Um, so that's going on. And actually, we just have a group that's a Cedarburg Artist Guild, and they show at the Cedarburg Cultural Center in Cedarburg. And some of these paintings are Cedarburg, and they have a juried show that's happening on the 28th. So that will be, they'll do the online as well, but if you can go in there, they do mask up and they have certain hours, but their juried show, which means people have to put their art in and they get picked by a judge to be in the show. And yay, I made it. The River Run is in there for the show on the 28th. On the, what else do I have? Ozaki, Washington, Plein Air is going to have a pop-up event tomorrow morning at the Port Harbor. Don't know how many people are going to show up because it's a pop-up event. We just take the opportunity to paint live and then sell art off our easels. So a bunch of us will be there right by Dockside Deli in Port Washington on the water. We'll bring some of the stuff that we did this year, and I don't know how many people will be there. I will be there. So you can say hi to me. I'll be masked up, of course. That's tomorrow on Saturday morning. Hopefully it's cool by the lake. Um, and then 26, since now I've gotten this computer to work, I haven't been able to do it for a couple months. I will continue to do the lives once a month. And that was always around like the last or the last Wednesday night of the month. So it looks like the 26th, which is a couple days ago, a couple days away, that I will do a free reading. And I thought I'd do some again today. Hey, Santana, Dawn, Jen. Hi, Ashley. So it looks like some people are jumping on. Let me tell you I think I have everything here. My art classes and intuitive development classes have been on hold as we figure out what our lives look like now. And I do have some online art classes that I'm trying to set up right now. So developing the curriculum for that. So just that's about me. Now, how this works is I jump on live. I see your names on that screen, and if I feel energy when I see a name, then I can get a small reading. So it's kind of like a mini read is when I see it. Your peeps, who are your ancestors, loved ones, your guides and angels, come through and give messages. My job as the intuitive, the psychic medium, Reiki, all of that stuff together, they'll give me messages for your energy for someone coming through for you, or maybe a direction to go. So they'll give me a little mini read that way. It's my job to interpret it. That's why I call myself like an intuitive artist messenger. I have to get the messages, see the messages, try to figure out how to explain it to you so you know that your loved ones are coming through for you. They've been especially strong this last couple of weeks. I've had a lot of readings, a lot of really good readings with people getting messages. It was really interesting. But today and yesterday was a new kind of thing I haven't done for a while, helping someone figure out someone from who passed. That's something that happened here before he passed. So that's a new kind of thing I'm doing and very interesting. And thank you. You know who I'm talking about here. That I never thought I'd be involved in solving anything again. And it looks like that is still part of what I'm going to do, I guess. It looks like I got a couple people here. See if I can start getting some energy. We're going to do a quick one tonight, and then we'll do the scheduled one like we normally do on the 26th. Oh, and forgot. So all of the readings I have done, I have, believe it or not, gotten those on YouTube. So it's on the YouTube channel of Intuitive Bren. Is my channel, and please subscribe so I can keep doing these. I have loaded all the ones I've done before. I also have on there an energy sweep. It's a Reiki energy sweep. You can tap into that, free. Just subscribe to the channel, and you can get a Reiki energy sweep for you whenever you're going through like anxiety or not knowing what's going on, like right now when a lot of people are anxious. So that energy sweep will help you. Do that. I'm sending a lot of people to that site, and they can get that. Please also go, well, here, Facebook, you're probably friends with me, but share this video so that I can reach more people and I can keep doing this. This is what I keep asking, is that people, if sharing it. I think I had a contest June before I went down, or May or June, March or June when I went down, and nobody shared. So share the video, share this video, and we'll see if we can keep doing this, because I'd really like to keep talking and giving people these readings. And I need to do that. I need you guys, your help to do that. Also, support your local artists. I don't have it with me. I'm doing magnets. I'm actually putting them in. I just put it in a shop downtown, Eclectic Avenue, downtown Star Shop in Port Washington, where I'm taking my art and making magnets of my art and putting little packages of 4, so that's the way I can share my art as well in these really different business times. All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to see if I can get some energy off of a name, and I just have to put my energy to them, so it might be quieter a minute or two as I Jeanette, I am getting on your mom's side. This feels like me to grandmother or even great grandmother. It doesn't, I feel like, okay, if it's your grandmother, she was, you know how sometimes you say that people are really young? She's not. She loved being a grandmother because he does this a lot. And actually, she's doing it to me right here. So this is definitely from your mom's side coming through, but it's basically so you would know who this is. Not that she's scolding, but this is one thing that she did all the time. So she, even though she wasn't that old, she would do this thing, which would be a connotation of an older person. I hate to say it that way, but that's what it is. So she's coming through, like letting support. Super, super proud of you. Again, doing this so you know who it is, but she's coming in is acknowledging what a great mom you are. She's a little sassy. So um, I love it when they do this. So they kind of like puff up their chest, like, I did this. I gave you this, is what I'm kind of getting. This is from mom's side. And if this is not your grandma, your great grandmother, but it's someone who always acted like they were older, coming through just, you're not alone. She's always with you. Very super proud of what you're doing right now. So you're the laid back, you have a calming personality, and she's taking credit for this as well. Not only that she's like really proud of you as a mom and how you're doing it, and she's taking like, I helped do that, I helped give you that information, muse energy for you, but also you the small things are not going to upset you. So it's like a calming thing, like, oh, you can take it, you can go with the flow really, really well, taking credit for that. So it's skipping a generation of this. This is, I did this for you. I helped you do this. And this is part of my DNA helping you. This is what she's saying to me. I really like her. We'll talk about her later when I see you. So that's your on mom side coming through for you. I love that this. So this must have been a joke, the personal joke that you guys had. Let me know if that's ringing to resonate with you as well. Cindy, it feels better. The energy that we had, that we felt a couple days ago, I think it was, feels better. Good job. And that's you doing that. I know that that's you doing that because that's a completely different feel from what was it, 3 days ago that we talked. So yay for you. Um, I feel people's energy on me. I kind of like, I step back so that I can feel your physical energy so I can give you ideas, or they give me ideas about how we can take that next step to help you work better, help your energy flow better. So that is, I can feel that. It feels great, or getting better. Not great yet, but getting better. So good for you. Lisa, moving forward with everything that we talked about. I don't feel comfortable at all talking about this yet, what we're talking about, because I think it'll be resolved. What it feels like to me is the incident or the issue that we're talking about. I think we will have about 3 months. We'll have some kind of resolution or some kind of resolution. Yeah. Going forward. So there's going to be movement in that in a good way. Uh, just you should not be involved in it. We'll just both step back. We did what we needed to do. We delivered the information, and then we'll let what has to happen take its course. If we need to step in more, we'll take care of that. Just for this, as I go live, Lisa and I have been talking to someone who's passed, and just getting some information. So it's been very interesting conversations and very super, super clear. So I'm really glad I could bring that forward for you, and really glad that I had the opportunity to meet him. Um, the cool thing about what I get to do and what I get to see and feel is I feel their love for us. I get to feel their love, that they were here. It's not that it stops right away. They're coming back, giving us all that energy. And then what kind of good people they are, like Jeanette's grandmother and Lisa's friends. It's amazing. I had many conversations with him this last couple days, so it's really, really cool. Uh, Renee, Personal note, I saw this. This is not medium stuff. I saw on Facebook that your son moved out. He needs art on as well. But I'm feeling a lot of movement. We have read before. I'm feeling a lot of movement for you, but it's going to be a while. But I feel like leaps and bounds. I think it's a learning opportunity right now that takes gets more information for what you're doing. And this is the time and space to do it because I think it feels like there's more of a launch in June. We talked about January this year and then, hey, COVID. Um, Not expected, but still in that learning. We learn something new every day, which is awesome. So I think that it's going to be so much more expanded, but it feels like there's a lot of movement, but it is like towards summer of next year, where June is what I'm saying is there would be a lot positive leaps and bounds at that time. I know we all want this to move pretty quickly. It's just going to take a little while as we go, but as it's going to be like a slow growth. But then by that time, we'll be able to say like leaps and bounds how good it feels. The energy feels really, really good at that time for you. Um, but this is a complete opportunity to, add to your repertoire, add to everything, put all the courses together and things. It's going to be awesome. Really, really good for you. Jeanette just, I never get the validation when I do this, and so it's very rare. Jeanette just chimed in about a grandmother that did this. It looks like it was on dad's side, not mom's side. So blindsiding me because it feels like to me it was mom's side, but it may be dad's side while speaking German. That's really good. That because she played old, and that was part of it. But also taking credit of like being calmer. Thank you. I don't ever get the validation when I do this. Usually when you're doing live readings, when someone's here, I know exactly that I'm on the right track and then they can give me more instead of trying to clarify the reading. Annie, good to see you, hon. I'm getting your mom. I don't think we've gotten your mom in all of this time that we've done sessions and stuff and talked. I've gotten your dad so many times, but this is your mom. One of the things that happens with this, I get to feel the love. I get to feel that. So when I feel if someone has an illness on my body, it's okay. I'm feeling it so that we can figure out the next step. But I also get to feel this incredible love that they have for you, and it never leaves. And this, uh, Annie, there's five girls, and she couldn't be prouder of all of you. Ah, she's helping with issues, as you know what's happening right now. She's right there all the time. I don't know if you were the sassy one or you always said you were she always said you were the sassy one, but I'm getting like, yep, still Annie. She couldn't be prouder though. She's here for the folks that are having issues. Why don't you give me a call? I don't really want to go into all of the names that she's here for, but I she came in and I immediately felt all of that warm love. Also, she's not doesn't put up with doesn't put up with nonsense. So call me later on that, sunshine. We'll talk. But that was really nice to hear from your mom. I'm trying to get this to move. I don't know if it is. It's kind of stuck. Let's see. Santana, I have your daughter. I can feel her and her spirit. And I do not know if we talked about this before, but Annie, who I just read, I remember getting the babies in my arms and saying, this is what is going to be good for them. So, with your baby, going to go thrive, absolutely thrive with a regimented or like an almost engineering brain that this plus this plus this is how that she's going to need to have that. So it'd be like the Tinker Toys of putting the things together and things like that are going to make her so happy. So it's more of a uh, it's more of a ducks in a row kind of thing that really is going to make her psyche happy. um, should probably organize your cabinets or something. But this is what kind of child she's going to be. So in when I feel this kind of energy, it's like it's going to be there's still a creative bent to it, but like engineering or architecture or things like that that are going to fix things and put it together. Well, I mean, computer science would be awesome, but it have to be something that she could put together and create. So give her those tools and give her those tools early. You'll be very not surprised because I'm telling you that she will be able to put these things together and have that analytical mind. It's analytical and creative at the same time. I think the engineering and architect that always kind of gets put together in the same thing for me, how it comes through of that stimulation that they need to have. But anything that's going to make her uh, see how things get put together. You'll be surprised. She'll be taking stuff apart. Be like one of those things as a 5-year-old. Hey, I took apart the toaster to see how to put it back together again. So give her that. It's amazing energy. We need to encourage that, let's figure how things work energy. So really, really nice. She's good. She's really good. Aw. Okay. And that's, I can usually feel when the babies are born is feel their energy right away, but I'm also getting who is this is like great grandma, dad's side though. So I just said that before, and Jeanette was Jeanette's dad's thing, but I'm getting dad's side coming in, great grandma from dad's side. I have a lot of people that call me all the time about their like guardian spirits. I don't think we always have one. I know we don't have one because I've had people that come for readings for years. I've had Reiki clients that have come for the last like 30 years, and they've always had someone else come with them. So at different times, people step in and give you that energy you need to have in this life. But at this instance, for the baby, this is coming in from great great grandma on dad's side and coming in and being like just the protector, just being that little love person coming through and helping her spirit as she's here. So it's fabulous. You know, I don't remember your wife's name, but I'm getting on her side as well. I want to say for her, so, regardless of bio or not bio, we have all of these people coming in and helping us. So this is wife's, oh God. So wife's uncle. So it's gonna be like on mom's side, her aunt or great aunt and that brother on that level, he passed early, is coming through also. So your house is pretty crowded. That they're coming through and always with and just real. Well, we're not alone. You know that we have that protection. You can feel that protection. So you'll feel a female presence, your side, great grandmother, and you'll feel your wife. What's your wife's name? I don't. So on her side, this is like her great uncle. on mom's side, coming through, helping both of you guys out right now as you develop this new life. Awesome. And they've been there for a while. It feels like they've been there for like a month or two, just that um, lending help with the new spirit baby as you guys get all situated. When I have clients come in and I have clients who really want to see, I get their headache from the third eye. So the energy, we have the chakras, and I've always talked to you about the spiritual body and the physical body connected by chakras. That's what a Reiki master does, is we help with that energy of clearing that energy so it moves the right way. If we want to see, we want that third eye open. And a hell of a lot of you guys want the third eye open because I have a headache. So I will feel the need to, like, you're just pushing through and wanting to see that. What I want to say for all of you at this point is that when you want to see, you will see. I started I started early. I was obsessed with angels at 10. I've told you these stories before. At when I was a little kid, when I saw someone in a restaurant by themselves, I would send like white light. I didn't know what it meant, but here's the white light because I want them to feel better. So I was doing Reiki energy at that time. 17 was auras. I would sit with my girlfriend across the room and she would think of a different emotion and I would see a different color come doing that 17. At 20 is when I first started hearing really the voices and seeing the people walking behind people. Sometimes I had to just like look behind people and see if it was a real person walking behind them or if it was a guide. I'm like, not real, not of this planet. You know, the ones that were like the older ones, like the monks or the Indian warriors or whatever I'd have as their spirit guides would come behind them. I obviously knew that wasn't, them, but sometimes I couldn't tell if that was real on this planet or not. And if it was a guide coming through, usually if they're right behind you, I would feel that. But my point is I really wanted to see. I started reading well, I started reading when I was a little kid about angels constantly, but I started reading everything I get my hand on about spirituality, about different spiritualities and different things have opened my mind up. I wanted to see, I wanted to help people. I wanted to talk to angels, and I do. And I do that now. Um, it's evolved from all of the things I read in the different classes I read. You see that smoke going in the back? But as we use it, we get more. And it really is something happened this week that I didn't think was going to happen again. And that's happening too. So it always evolves, but so it's easing up a little bit. So the third eye, as we open the third eye, I talked to you about the website on the YouTube channel. Intuitive Bren is where I have the Reiki energy sweep. And you can just keep doing that. So you can open up those chakras and let that more in. Plus the mantra. I've talked to you guys about this as well. Is I want abundance. This is for coming in with all of the natural resources we should have, the money we should have, the people we should have around us. I deserve abundance in my life. I would like to help people and see. I would like my third eye open. All of those you have as requests or intents or prayers or whatever you want to say it. I always say intentions. And also, when we put our mind to it, our energy to it, that's going to happen. Surround yourself with other people who are doing the same thing, who want more information as well. I did have a book club a while ago, and I think that it's about time that we open that up and we can do an online book club where we're going to learn some techniques for intuitive development. I did intuitive development class too. That was in person. That one was more like, Reiki touch, and we'd have different techniques. And I think that we'll figure out how to do that as online as well, because there's a lot of people that want to open up and have more information and do what I do. And everybody can do what I do. I just started a little while ago. So, and I have been doing this on the side. So I didn't even tell people I was doing it. It was always word of mouth coming in and referrals, which I appreciate. By the way, refer me. So that is actually easing up. So I just want to share that. That's something that I was getting from a lot of you is there is everyone can do what I do. And usually when I get together with someone, it's always like, yeah, I've had the phone call where I knew I had to call somebody, where one of my friends needed me. By the way, I do that all the time. Once I read you, we're kind of connected. So I'll call you and say, knock it off when you're doing something like you're worrying too much or you're putting too much pressure on yourself. Once we have that connection, the your peeps will give me the message to give to you of how you can have a better life and be better energy right now. But you have every right to learn this too. So I took Reiki classes. Actually, I teach a Reiki development. I'm getting some movement in that right now that more people I think are going to start taking the Reiki class or interested. It's gonna be different online because it's pretty intense and we're inside, and that's a long. It's about 10 hours of instruction that we're together and we're doing practices so that I can help you feel or go to that next step, as well as we get to help from the peeps too. But that is better in person, I think, but everything can be done online. We got to figure out how this is going to work. So I just want to let you know, and that's easing up a little bit. So I will keep posting information on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, hopefully of getting more information to you guys, having more resources for you so then you can develop your own practices. That's what I've been hearing a lot from a lot of you. And it really is reaching out and being with people of like mind and talking about it, talking about spirit and spirituality and how we can, we're all connected as one, and how we can all help heal this planet, that this thing that we're going through right now. All right. That was a little side, but it's feeling better now with the headache being so bad. Okay, now it's moving. um, let's see. Mariah, got it. Thank you. Amy, every time you come on, I see your dad. Seriously, still leaning against the car. It's chilling. Um, so this time not so chilling. This time he's actually got a message, because before it was always just chill. Actually, it's kind of chill because this solar plexus. So we talk about the energy going through, and solar plexus is right above our belly button. That is where we have a lot of stomach issues from nervous energy. So when we're asking the same questions and not really knowing the outcome, and kind of worrying it, if you will, we're kind of like, this is where you would really have like ulcers where you're burning a hole in your stomach. So we need to relax that. So I really want you to go, or call me and we'll do it together, but go to that again, Intuitive Brand channel on YouTube, go the energy thing. And basically it's just a visual of you going through that different area. The solar plexus is right above the belly button. It's yellow. I want you to visualize that yellow. And that's just like a calming, and you're picturing yourself on the beach in a bikini with that solar energy coming down and just soaking through you, so that all of those questions and the gerbil on the wheel about worrying about stuff and constantly in your head, that's going to help dissolve that or help ease that, so you're not having better digestion. That's what he's coming through for, because man, I got a stomach ache. Not chilling this time. I still like his energy. It's just like, dude. I love you too, honey. So do the energy exercises or call me later and we'll do it. Do that solar plexus release. Um, yeah, please call me. We'll talk about it. We'll go through it. We'll go through that together. Um, Michelle, still holding hands, baby. Nice. Very nice. Oh my God. Um, you know, because we're not there when they're passing, like the COVID people, um, we're thinking that they're by themselves when they're dying. Of course, we want to be there. Of course, we want to be holding their hands. Of course, that um, we think we think that it's just horrible. They are not alone as they die. They have room full of people as they die. All of the people that have been their ancestors and stuff are in the room with them. I just had my girlfriend who is Serbian. Her dad passed, and there was a room full of babushkas. And there was a whole bunch of women in the room. I mean, I'm like, let me see, let me see. I gotta see how he is because there are so many people in the room. So even though, I mean, this breaks our heart that we can't be there when they pass, but it's all the people waiting for them to be there, including I even know of. I didn't know they had jobs until recently, and I've been talking to the peeps or the ghosts for a long time. Um, is one of the young guys I just know that I just read. He's kind of like a first responder. So the folks that even get in an accident and they're right there, he's right there helping those people go through. I actually just had someone who come through who's his job on the other side was helping folks who had overdoses. And there's a lot of folks still doing an overdose, but that someone's with them right away. Of course, the loved ones, of course, the grandparents are going to be there. All of the ancestors are going to be that spirit energy is there, but also they have someone helping them through on the other side. So when we have had our folks pass in this time, it's just breaking our hearts. But they are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone either. So I have had people call like the 2 days after their folks pass and want a reading. I'm like, can we just wait a little while? But I've had in within a week, they're there talking to you and being with you, and not that they couldn't right away, because there's been more people than not that have told me that when their loved ones passed, they felt they felt their loved ones come and sit on the bed the day they passed. And I can't tell you how many people I told you, everyone can do the same thing I can do. But there's so many people that have said that they've come and been visited by their loved ones that have just passed. So that can happen. Just wanted to reassure someone who just um, lost their folks. Uh, all good. It's all good. Is my the screen is this sleep? Is this moving? It is a yeah. Well, the Santana was just talking about the diffuser in the background. In the background, if it was a ghost or not. Well, hell, there's a lot of ghosts in this room. There's a lot of people here coming through. You know, when I have had readings for people, Lori, when I've had readings for people for so many years, we've known each other for so much time. She just walks in the room. She's just here, just chilling, walking in. I'm here. Of course, I'm here. I'm here. I'm going to the soccer games. I'm always with the kids. So you know she's always with you. You know you feel her, same as I do. Um, Taking care of your dad, always there as well. Lori, for your sister, would you please tell her to chill? Okay, I was talking to Amy about the stomach and like all of the stuff in her head. You tell your sister to chill. So mom is telling your sister to chill. So this is like the stomach clenching kind of stuff, the nervous, anxious energy. That's as I said, that gerbil in the wheel in your stomach. You're just like asking all those questions and really anxious. We just need to chill. And I'm gonna make a plug for the CBD oil. I don't take it, but I've seen wonderful things with anxiety with that. That people who are taking things before and have come to me on the meds, that they've been able to reduce the meds or figure out a better way to do it and feel better about it. It just really is like this wonder thing. And you can't get addicted to it, which is awesome. I went back to Michelle again. She just popped in again so that migraine thing is not as intense. Hopefully that's being taken care of. Alyssa, I don't think I've read you before. Oh, I'm getting grandfather. I'm getting father side father. Almost feels like, sorry, I got a phone call. Almost feels like great great grandfather. So coming through is bringing that solid. Can't turn it off. Solid. So stiff as a board. His back is stiff as a board. He's just going to be there if you fall backwards. He's going to have that support for you. No nonsense, no nonsense, man. This is like there was one lady who came in before too. So it's like the ducks in the row kind of person. Like, this is one step at a time. We're gonna do that. You can do that. I got your back. I got your back. Literally behind you. And it's like ramrod stiff posture. So if there's pictures, you're gonna see this like, not, he's not a heavy man, a skinnier man, but seriously great posture of having that backbone or having that willpower to get over everything. And that's what he's giving to you at this time. He's giving you that energy, that muse energy. When we're going through something, we always have the peeps that come through to give us that muse energy at different times. And he is bringing that resolve. You know you can get through it. You know you can do this. The you have the you have the willpower and you have the knowledge to get through this. And he's right here, kind of just like, if you have to lean back a little bit, he's got your back, but he's just going to be that support for you all the way. You can do this. This is the guidance. You're saying like you really need guidance right now. This is what he's saying. You can do this. He's got your back. You know how to do this. Just trust in yourself, trust in your own intuition. That's what this is. Why, when I'm doing intuitive readings, it's like intuitively, we have all of this knowledge and all of these intentions we can put out there for where we want to go. We have that. We have ways we can get together with people with intuitive abilities. We can improve our own intuitive abilities so our lives go the way we want them to do, as long as we're keeping our energy how we need to keep it without tying itself up in knots and having that energy flow the right way. We can bring the things to us that we need to bring to us. We need to bring abundance. We need health. We need safety. And just let me talk right now about that too, because I've had a lot of folks coming in not able to make decisions right now, not able to like talk about creative, like, people not being able to be creative as well. So there's a pyramid. I wish I could tell you where I got it from, but there's a pyramid basically of human psyche. So at the bottom of this pyramid is like the flight or flight, which is where we are right now with our economy, with our health, with all the people afraid of all that. So we're here at this, and as we go up to the top, is we have the levels of safety. At the top is like our creative thinking, our creative processes are working. So if we find that we're not able to make decisions right now, we're like, we get someplace, we're like, I don't know if we should do this or I don't know if we should do, because we're not in a safe place. So cut yourself some slack of having to make these serious decisions, because our energy is so wonked up that we're seriously at this bottom rung on the human psyche level, is that it's like this flight or fight level where we just need to have safety. We just need to know that we're going to be able to pay your bills, that we're not going to catch COVID as we walk out the door. Uh, all of those things are in our minds. So that creative or deductive reasoning is up here So it's just hard. So give yourself some slack. Do the relaxation exercises as we get through this all together. But that do those couple things, Alyssa. And I would also say is like, do the again, the energy sweep. We can do those every day where we're getting our energy connected to what we have to move. So I hope that helps a little bit. But great grandpa, dad's side is here for you. You are not by yourself. Holy shit. Okay, it's already 44 minutes. I'm way past. I got one more coming. Mary, got something in the mail. I'm really excited about it, by the way. I feel I feel this is mom's side. I'm going back a while though, so this is like a great aunt. So this would be your mom's aunt. Um, oh my God, is there was a long time ago that we had a reading that we found something. It was seriously like recipe that we found from the family before. I'm not sure if this is this person coming through because I'm getting her. Um, actually, she's in your kitchen right now. Um, which is weird because usually they come through and I'll see them where they, their kitchen or their house. And I'll have to explain to you as you've been there, but she's in yours. Can you, I want you to call me. Give me a call on this. I want to, yep. Give me a call on this. We need to talk about this personally. So, yeah, that's the last one I have for now. I'm not getting any of the scrolling on here for the people coming through. But I will be back on regular again on the 26th, trying to get back to schedule here. Now that this is coming through, what I need to know from you guys, what I need to know is, or I need to have is you guys to share this, share all of these videos, let people know that I'm doing this for them. Also, um, I want to know if the feed's coming through on this. I have seen the videos on the site, and sometimes it comes through or not. If this camera's okay, if you're able to hear me as we get all this information out there, it's my job to deliver the messages, and I don't want to have like shaky, weird energy. It looks like that was going out last time. So hopefully we fixed it with what I did today. I'm really glad to see you all again. And again, let you know tomorrow at Port by Dockside Deli, the Ozaki Washington Plein Air artists are gonna pop out there, be painting around the harbor, and they're gonna bring some of their work that we did. Like behind me, some of the work that we did outside, we just would gather in parks all around the area and paint, socially distancing, of course. So we painted a lot of the scenes that are local. So support your local artists. There's a juried show, Cedarburg Culture Center for the Cedarburg Artists Guild juried show. I just got in, yay, for the River Run. Just made that show. Um, I just put another piece of art at the Grafton Arts Mill just 2 seconds before I came. I ran over there and put up another art piece from The Boy Scout Park in Cedarburg is up. So we're still, as artists, getting out there and we're getting a lot of inventory, a lot of art being painted. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you want to take it home. I find that I am being drawn to really peaceful, just like the water being really calm, and the everything just really calm being, because I feel like we need to have that gathered with us. So thanks to God for coming on. I will be on hopefully from now on again. We'll be on that last Wednesday of the month around 6 o'clock. I do it for about a half hour. Yep, I'm late. Sorry, an hour.